So we can start our forum for today. So first of all, welcome to the UMP student who joined the forum, as well as the student from BINUS who joining the forum through online. Currently, we have about 20 plus participants. A big portion of them is actually come from BINUS University, Indonesia. So today our forum focus is actually on the global classroom, and the title is actually focused on the digital transformation in online education. So this is the global classroom initiative is actually a new initiative from UMP. I believe that all our students over here are going to experience global classroom as very soon. Okay. Right. Next. Okay, our forum tentative for today will be started from with some introduction on the sharing objective and some introduction to the speaker, followed by an overview of online business culture with the title of E-commerce in Indonesia by Pak Harry. He's a lecturer from Indonesia, BINUS University. Okay, so after that will be followed by sharing on the entrepreneurship era from Dr. Arif from MSKKP, UMP, then followed by study on what you mean by triangle coin and study abroad for the cross-border education within Asia Pacific. Okay, from a professor from Kansai University, Japan. Lastly, we also invite one of our UMP alumni to share some experience of her online business for selling some product. What is her experience? So maybe from this sharing, we can light up our intentions of making online business and going into the entrepreneurship. Okay, so after that we will open for Q&A. Right. So first of all, it's actually just to understand the UMP Global Classroom. We are targeting about 30% of the course offered at UMP to connect with international partners to achieve global classroom impact and apply virtual student exchange through online collaborative learning. Something like what are we doing today? So we are sitting in UMP, but we are able to communicate with some students from Indonesia, with a professor from Kansai University, so we can have more interaction with them, although they are not physically coming over here. So for the new, welcome. Yes, Asia. Okay. So why are we doing the global classroom in UMP over here? It's actually aligned with the plan strategy UMP from 2016 to 2020 in the academic dimensions to integrate the pedagogy, technology, and the learner to achieve high added values to the student learning process. Which means we don't wish our student, maybe not the student only in UMP, you only learn from the professor in UMP. You can also learn something new, something innovative from the professor from overseas. For example, today we will learn something about the e-commerce culture from BINUS University and what we mean by triangle learning culture in Japan, which is something totally new for us, right? Okay, the title for today is actually focused on. So focus of today is actually on the digital transformations. What do you mean by digital transformation? It actually is a process of transforming our activity, process, competency, and model to establish the change and opportunity of a mix of digital technology. How can you use the technology to operate whatever you have in the conventional way? So for instance, we are looking for business. Secondly, applications. This is a two very main agenda in the world. Actually, every day we're dealing with it, right? So, and to accelerating the impact across the society in a strategy and with the present and the future shift in the mind. So, in terms of the digital business, what we understand is actually this is some study from the Forbes.com. By 2020, there will be a 30 billion device will be connected to the internet, and this is a huge number of it. What makes the digital business different from the e-business is the present and integrations of things connected and intelligent with the people and the business. If you're only putting in some stuff using the normal website, put it online, let people to browse it, then you thought that you will have some sales. This is called e-business. If you're talking about digital business, which means how can you use the technology to connect with the customer? Okay, this is the difference between the digital and the e-business. Secondly, about the collaborative online international learning, how can you use the technology to improve the learning quality? How can you use the technology, culture, learning, and the policy intersect within the research and practice in digital educations? Not only for the student, for your lecturers and things, they have to upgrade themselves into the technology level, so that you are not the only one who know how to plan the online things, including your lecturer also have to learn, although we are about 50 or 60 years old, right? So in which we can use the information and the communication technology to connect the student in different countries, regardless of time, geography, and the language barrier, so that they can participate and collaborate with peers or from other countries. So we can learn a subject from Malaysia, but we have a professor from Kansai University to give you a talk. And we can also have a professor from Indonesia to give you some highlight about the e-commerce culture in Indonesia, which normally you would get some information as you can find in the Google. Not only that. Okay, today we have some three speakers we are invited. First of all, first one is Dr. Suryatio Harry Prachoyo. Yes. So, if I speak in a correct way, okay? So, normally I will call Pak, okay? Because in Indonesia we address the man's Pak. Okay? Pak Harry is actually he will give a speak on e-commerce in Indonesia. Okay, Pak Harry is actually come from the School of Information System, and he is an expert in information technology, especially in the database and the web server. Secondly, we have a very handsome speaker today from UNP, Dr. Muhammad Ali. So he is a director of IBM Center of Excellence, UNC Malaysia, and he also the alumni of UNP, same as me. I'm also the alumni of UNP, graduate from UNP. So at the same time, you're also the head of the Industry Center of Excellence, ICT Cluster, Ministry of Higher Education. Okay, for someone highlighting the things here. Okay, third speaker we have Prof. Keiko Ikeda as the Vice Director of Center for International Education and the Professor in the Divisions of International Affairs. So her research area including the EGNO methodology, conversation analysis, and in the international education, particularly internationalization at home. Okay, and what are we doing and how are we going to do the global classroom today is actually the knowledge come from the Prof. Ikeda previously. Okay. Lastly, we also having one of our alumni from UNP. So her name is called Lia Nabila Binti Sujana. She is the alumni of UNP. Currently, she is working at Northern Corridor Implementation Authority, NCIA, and she will give us some sharing of her own experience doing some online business using some tools that we normally have. So the business actually followed by a bit commercial is again Nura Beauty. Some of you ever heard about it, right? Some of the doctor over here, right? It's for all the ladies that should know about this product. Okay, so roughly this is the list of the panel that we have as we invited. So first of all, I will just invite maybe Bob Harry. Maybe you can start with your presentation. Is it okay?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, you may share screen and then start it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Share screen. Okay, thank you for decision. Oke. Terserah. Ini aja nggak apa-apa. Yeah, in this day topics, I will share about the e-commerce in Indonesia, and for this topic,
Can you make it into full screen?
Yes.
Can you make it into full screen?
Oh, full screen. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, this topic, yeah, learning objective is to understand about the e-commerce, yeah, environment in Indonesia, yeah, and I will sharing about the phenomenon in Indonesia, yeah, especially is about two, yeah, startup digital, yeah, Tokopedia and Gojek, yeah, and this subtopic that I will share, yeah, in this session, yeah, about the background, yes, this is internet users, yeah, and national movement from government, yeah, 1,000 startup digital, and top 5 startup in Indonesia, and also these two startup digital or e-commerce, yeah, Tokopedia and Gojek, that this two, yeah, startup is phenomenon in Indonesia. Yeah, this about the. I will start with the internet user, yeah, as a background. Yeah, internet user in Indonesia usually growth, yeah, 93.5 million internet users, yeah, and divide 71 million is smartphone users. Yeah, this is a great asset for Indonesia, yeah, to develop e-commerce and business application, especially in digital technology. The great asset, and this still growing, yeah, and the volume e-commerce in Indonesia is predicted to reach, yeah, 130 billions, yeah, per year with a growth rate, yeah, about 50%. Yeah, this is a great asset, especially from Indonesia. Yeah, if the entrepreneur, yeah, will be create the digital startup, yeah, and this is the internet grow, yeah, compared with the other countries, yeah. This is Indonesia is number 3, yeah. Number 1 is China, number 2 India, and Indonesia is number 3. Yeah, this is still growing, and predicted in 2019 is 92, yeah, 92 users, yeah, with million, yeah, in Indonesia. And this is also, yeah, compared with the others, yeah, retail e-commerce sales, yeah, in select countries in Southeast Asia 2016, yeah, Indonesia is number 1, yeah, compared with Thailand, Singapore, yeah, also Malaysia and Vietnam, yeah. This is the fourth, the highest, yeah, in Indonesia. This from a marketer, yeah, and others, yeah. Why the internet user is more important in Indonesia, most important in Indonesia? This is smartphone penetration in Indonesia is toward by government plan, yeah, to develop an information highway with broadband divided by three area. Yeah, this is the called is Palapa Ring. Yeah, this project involved development 11,000 kilometers, yeah, undersea fiber optic cables divided by 3 section, yeah, west, central, and east. Yeah, especially the grid, yeah, access is in west, yeah, the capital of Indonesia in Jakarta especially. This is the image, yeah, divide 3 of the project, yeah, Palaparing from government, yeah, this is the spread, yeah, connection, yeah, this divide by 3, yeah, in west, yeah, in central, yeah, and it's, yeah, and this will reach, yeah, until 2997 and 98, 99, yeah. Okay, yeah, this national government, yeah, national movement from government. The government will create 10,000 startup digital, yeah, in Indonesia, and this consists of 5 steps to create digital startup in Indonesia, conducted by government especially. This the first step is ignition, then workshop, hackathon, bootcamp, and incubation. What the each step include. This is one step is ignition. The government will selections from 4,000 participants attending ignition state. This will select 2,000 participants, the best entitled to enter the next step. And the next step, from 2,000 selected participant, will including in workshop, this material design, design thinking, market validation, and business model, for their startup, and for this session, for workshop, government will select 1,000 participants to join on the next step. And the next step, similar to other hackathon, the program of the national movement, from government, for the 1,000 digital startup, will selected 500 best participant. This selected from 1,000 and select 500 best participant will allow to participate in the next stage. So the competition between the participant. And the next step is bootcamp. Bootcamp is deep mentoring session. That startup candidate can run their business better. From this stage, 200 best participants will selected to enter the incubation state. The incubation state is the last stage. In the last stage, participant will again have its training. So their startup can be obtained expected valuation. With 200 participants each year. Expected target 1,000 digital startup in 2020 can be achieved. But now, if you access in startupranking.com, you will see that the startup digital Indonesia is more than 1,000 startup. It is about 1,500. If you access the startupranking.com, this is the top 5 in the world. About the startup digital. Indonesia is number 3. The first is United States, number 2 India, and the third is Indonesia with number of startups 1,530. Now, I will share about the top 5 startup digital, especially as to startup that phenomenon in Indonesia. This, if you access about the startupranking.com, this is the 5 top ranking from Indonesia. The number 1 is Tokopedia. I will describe the latter. The ranking, the board ranking is 34. And Indonesia is number 1 ranking. And number 2 Bukalapak. With board ranking is 48. And others. Bibli, Traveloka. And others. This the Tokopedia is marketplace. Also Bukalapak. Bibli also marketplace. And Traveloka is number 4 is agent. Tourism agent. This for booking flight, ticket, hotel, and others. And also the belanja.com is also marketplace, online shopping. This is the e-commerce in Indonesia top 5. Top 5. Tokopedia, with this online marketplace that enable individual and small business owner in Indonesia, to sell about the product, service and others, they have, yeah, and Bukalapak also the marketplace, yeah, with online shopping, yeah. All of the marketplace online shopping is with varying of payment, yeah, online payment and others, yeah, especially is online payment. Yeah, I will sharing about the Tokopedia, yeah, with the statistic, yeah, funding, yeah, and others. Tokopedia is online marketplace that enable individual and small business owner in Indonesia to open, yeah, and maintain their online store easily, yeah. Individual also open store, yeah, with online, yeah, while facilitating better and convenient online shopping, yeah, with the many facility, yeah. If you, yeah, this is the statistic, yeah, and this the traffic, yeah, visit, yeah, in Tokopedia is 54, yeah, 54 millions, yeah, and others, yeah, for visiting, yeah, and fund from Facebook. Facebook is 3, yeah, 3 million, yeah, and others, yeah. This is the statistic, yeah, and Tokopedia funding. Recently, yeah, from Alibaba also, yeah, give funding, yeah, in Tokopedia with yeah, 14, yeah, 14 trillion, yeah, and this statistic, yeah, Tokopedia funding, yeah, from 2013, 2014, yeah, and 2016, yeah, from shopping internet and media, yeah, and this the statistic Tokopedia, yeah, visiting, yeah.
Aku nggak safety ya. Tadi aku nggak tahu dia nyari kamu.
Yeah, this like, yeah, from Facebook, yeah, and others, yeah. This the new, yeah, the new data, yeah, yeah, and the others business, yeah, Indonesia is Gojek, yeah, Gojek is, yeah, Gojek, yeah, is a personal, yeah, transportation, yeah, using the motorcycle, yeah, but this also mobile commerce, yeah, sorry. Yeah, Gojek, yeah, driver spread across Indonesia ready to pick up you, yeah, if you visiting Indonesia and many city, yeah, in Indonesia, this already Gojek, yeah, cross spread Indonesia, yeah, if you want to shopping, yeah, and others delivery your item, yeah, you buy something, yeah, good, yeah, and others, yeah, able to select, yeah, Gojek, yeah, to deliver, yeah, your order, yeah. This operated since 2011, yeah, and there's many varying business, yeah, from Gojek. This start with Go Ride, yeah, and this already Go Car, Go Food, yeah, Go Send, yeah, Go Mart, yeah, Go Bug, and others business varying, yeah, for business type, yeah. Go Food is, for example, if you want to, yeah, eat or drink, or, yeah, want to reserve about the food, yeah, you able to online, yeah, and Gojek, it will, yeah, deliver, yeah, to your home, yeah, or to your place, yeah, where you are, yeah, yeah, and others business type, yeah, will developed by Gojek, yeah, and not only, yeah, for, yeah, transportation, yeah, with using motorcycle, but also for car, yeah, Go Car, yeah, Go Food, Go Send, yeah, for the something, yeah, good, yeah, Go Mart, yeah, and Go Box. Go Box is pick, yeah, your product, your, yeah, something good with the big size, yeah, with car and others type, yeah, other type of business type, yeah. Yeah, Gojek is using mobile, yeah, using mobile, yeah, to make the transaction, and this already operate in 15 major city in Indonesia, yeah, especially in the big city in Indonesia, yeah, Jakarta, Bandung, Bali, yeah, Yogyakarta, and others, yeah. If you visit Indonesia, you're able to choose the Gojek, yeah, for the little or short, yeah, distance, yeah, for transportation, yeah, with the yeah, not expensive, yeah, price, yeah. Yeah, Gojek is also phenomenon, yeah, for the last year, yeah, this is the in the 50 ranks, yeah, but now this is the 11 rank, yeah, in the startup rank, yeah, ranking, yeah, .com. Yeah, yeah, I think this my share, yeah, my sharing from phenomenon in Indonesia, yeah. I put especially as Tokopedia, yeah, with marketplace, yeah. But for Tokopedia usually still in Indonesia area, yeah, and still in bahasa Indonesia, yeah, not for global. And these two business, yeah, are original from Indonesia, yeah, not from other, yeah, countries, but this original from Indonesia. Yeah, and others, yeah, this the same type, yeah, Bukalapak, Ibli, yeah, and Belanja.com is the same type, yeah, with the Tokopedia. This marketplace, yeah, online marketplace, yeah, online shopping, yeah, able to, yeah, buy something, yeah, in Tokopedia, Bukalapak, yeah, and Belanja.com, yeah, and you, yeah, not you need yeah, waiting your order, yeah, in your home and your place, yeah, 1 or 2 days is able to, yeah, yeah, in your home, yeah, on your place. Okay, I think this my sharing, yeah, for this session, yeah, and this session, yeah, I give to Dr. Gan, yeah, thank you, yeah,
Okay.
for admin, yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Pak Harry. So during your presentation, when you touched about Gojek, I believe some of the Malaysians here also very excited about Gojek. So I hope there will be some questions to ask about the Gojek. Actually, it's a very unique product from Indonesia. Do you know about this one for Malaysian students? No. You have a Uber, you have a Grab car.
I think in Malaysia also, yeah, I think in Malaysia also ready. This the Grab, yeah, Grab bike, yeah, Grab car. This is the same.
Yeah, the Uber Eat,
Yeah.
Uber Eat.
Yeah, it's Uber, the same like Uber also.
Yes,
Yeah.
but Gojek, they can bring people, they can help you to buy things, food delivery. So something like you stay here, you can order the food from Batam. There will be a Gojek riding a motorcycle coming over here to send to you. It's very convenient system.
Yeah.
So when we have a visit to Indonesia, I've been surprised watching so many people riding the motorcycle, having the jacket, Gojek. Some of them they bring people. You know, it's bringing people using Gojek is faster rather than car. This is a phenomenon of the on digital business in Indonesia. Okay, so next I will just pass to our pass to Dr. Ari for his sharing about the e-commerce in Malaysia. Okay, so wait for a moment. Let me settle the camera. Okay. Now we will go to
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Gan, and thank you, Pak Hari, for a very good talk previously.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
Dr. Gan, can you make it full screen?
Full screen.
Yeah. Now.
Something. Sorry, not really. Okay. Yeah.
Right, I believe you can see my slides even though it's not in full screen. So what I'm going to talk about today is revolution of e-commerce in Malaysia, a brief, let's say, introduction of e-commerce, what's happening in Malaysia in the entrepreneurship era. Okay. So this is the overall landscape of e-commerce in Malaysia. I just need to get a bit closer to my screen, I can't see it. Okay. Right, if you look closely, we have four main players in e-commerce platform. We have B2B, we have C2C, and B2C. Okay, what this means is basically very simple. B2B is business to business, C2C is consumer to consumer, B2C is business to consumer. Okay, so overall, all of us are consumers, and some of you may have businesses, so this may be beneficial to both business and consumers. So if you look at the B2B part, we have business to business, people who do wholesale like Alibaba and so on. And then we have C2C. You are definitely familiar with this. If you've ever sold or bought anything in Mudah, that's C2C, consumer to consumer. eBay Malaysia, C2C. Lelong, sometimes C2C, sometimes B2C. And if you look at B2C over here, we have all the big players. If you look at the, what do you call that, retailers, you have Tesco Malaysia who sell their products online. You have Watsons, Guardians, Harvey Norman, Scott's Mammoth, and so on. You also have the famous online marketplace, Lazada, Zalora, all this. So I'm sure all of you have bought stuff online before. Okay? Let's go to a bit of facts and figures. So this might be a bit interesting for all of you. Right, so for Malaysian shoppers, their online profiles, men tend to shop more than women in online. Surprising, right? Men tend to shop online more than women. And East Malaysians, Sabah, Sarawak, are 2.6 times more likely to shop online than us Peninsular Malaysian, which is the two top facts are actually very surprising. And then if you go, majority of non-online shoppers are willing to give it a try in this year. So this was a survey done end of last year, early this year. 59% of all online shoppers shop at least once a month. If you look at Dr. Gan, he might shop actually about 5-6 times a month. 80% of consumers shop on their smartphones, right? And okay, one more surprising fact, 48% of fashionistas are young and single women. So people who buy fashion items, only 48% of them are young and single women. Okay, that means there's still 52% out there. And for every purchase of electronics in East Malaysia, there's 5 times of that in Peninsular Malaysia. Even though East Malaysia uses more e-commerce, they use way more e-commerce, however, electronic devices are bought more by Peninsular Malaysians. And okay, this is not really a surprise. The main factor that Malaysians consider when shopping online is price. Okay. It's not the quality and everything comes below that. The main factor, number one factor is still price. Okay, so for payment and delivery, more than 95% Malaysians are satisfied with their payment and delivery in Malaysia. The rest of it I'll elaborate further later. And products purchased online in Malaysia, most purchased, surprise, fashion. Next is electronics, and lastly sports and hobbies. So these are currently the top purchased items in Malaysia. If you look at categories that are rising, meaning from this year onwards, we are looking at home decor and furniture, household and groceries, and finally health and supplements. Okay. As Malaysians, where do we stand? Right. So this is I don't know whether to say surprising or a reality check, but we as Malaysians, we are actually not hardcore e-commerce users yet. Okay, so this is the average annual e-commerce revenue per user in the year 2016, based in US dollars. The top one is Singapore, next is Indonesia, next is Thailand, and then come Malaysia. You see the gap between the top three and where we stand. So this is a legit survey done by e-commerceiq.asia. So we are still at a very beginner's stage. Therefore, the government has come up with some national strategy on how to improve e-commerce in Malaysia. Okay, to accelerate e-commerce growth, 6 trust areas have been identified under the National E-commerce Strategic Roadmap. I'm sure none of us have heard this before, right? Okay, so there's something new for you guys. National E-commerce Strategic Roadmap. So the Malaysian National E-commerce Strategic Roadmap aims to double e-commerce growth. Okay, and to do that, they've identified supportive governance framework. Number 1, accelerate seller adoption of e-commerce. Number 2, increase adoption of e-procurement by businesses. Number 3, lift non-tariff barriers. Number 4, realign existing economic initiatives. Number 5, make strategic investment in select e-commerce players. And number 6, promote national brand to boost cross-border e-commerce. So if you look at these two, it's very clear what the government is doing, including bringing in Alibaba as an advisor and to promote our own national brand to make it more global so that more people from overseas buy our products. So all this will boost our e-commerce numbers. Basically, above everything else, we need to have good and affordable infrastructure. So this is what government initiative is all about. And if you look at the growth projection, we are in 2017. So this was done in 2015, the projection. We are actually on target right now, and we are moving upwards. So probably by the year 2020, we don't need shops anymore. Right, so this is another interesting fact that we have. Spending behavior of Malaysians. So if you look at this, probably enlarge it a little bit. Okay, this is how Malaysians spend their spare cash, if we have any. Okay, number 1 is savings. And then we have paying debts, credit cards, investment, and retirement. However, we look at this part. This is what we shop. So the biggest contributor to finishing our money is buying new clothes. Next is holidays and vacations. Next is home improvement, and then new technology. If you look at this list, 2 of these, new clothes and new technology, are almost always done online. Okay? And then if you look at the 3 others, even though it doesn't look like it's very e-commerce based, it actually is. How many of us have used Agoda, Booking.com, or even Traveloka to purchase hotels, hotel stays, and so on? And how many of us have ever bought cinema tickets online? Okay, all these are e-commerce, even though we don't notice that it's e-commerce, it is. Okay, and even home improvement. Right now we buy picture frames from so many different vendors. All these are e-commerce. So we go a bit into a survey done by 11street.com, sorry, 11street.my, on shopping behavior of Malaysians. Okay, so 59% shop online at least once a month. or more frequently. These are Malaysians, and 80% of them use smartphones. 54% prefer to pay via online transfer. There's 12% who are only interested in COD. These are people who are still afraid to do online transfer, takut kena tipu. And although these are minorities, based on the survey, these 12% are willing to give a try to switch to online payment in this year or next year. Then we go into the top 3 trends. We covered this briefly previously. Fashion and beauty. This is mainly contributed by the fashionistas in Malaysia. And then we have the young gadget freaks, in myself included, who buy electronic things online. And then there are sports and hobby enthusiasts. However, these are the things that we have to look at. Categories that people are likely to explore in 2017. Home decor and furniture, household and groceries, health and supplements. If you look at this, there's a big shift in trend, right? If you look at the one that people have been buying so far, fashion, electronics, sports and hobbies, these are youngsters, mainly youngsters. However, if you look at this, home decor, furniture, groceries, health supplements, these are adults. So there's a big shift in trend nowadays that people, more adults, more older generation people are willing to give e-commerce a go. Right, next we go into customer satisfaction. Overall level of customer satisfaction in Malaysia so far has been good. So we've got 95% who are satisfied with the payment, delivery, and overall shopping experience. However, the most important consideration right now is price. But if you look at this, it's closely followed by timely delivery, positive customer review, user-friendly websites, and after-sales service. Okay, so even though we say price is the most important factor, all the others are catching up. And, a majority of 60% people in Malaysia are willing to pay extra if it means their package will arrive sooner. Okay, so right now 90% of Malaysians expect their parcels or whatever purchase that they buy online to arrive to them in 1 week, where 46% wants it to be delivered in 3 days. One fun fact here, this group is mainly men. Women are willing to wait 4 weeks for their product to arrive. Nampak tak apa lelaki tak sabar? Okay, so majority of male wants their packages to be delivered within 3 days. Women, however, are more forgiving and willing to wait up to 4 weeks for their package to arrive. Right, so what to do as sellers? Study the opportunities, learn more about various e-commerce channels and decide which is most suitable. And more importantly, look at the market. Where is the gap in the market? You just heard about Gojek, why not start one in Malaysia? So this is a gap in the market, you know? So study the opportunities, take action, try and sell your best products or your best services online and build your capabilities from there. Connect with partners and agencies to support your e-commerce ambition. So if you are in UMP, the obvious places that you can go are Pusat Kasawanan or even to Dr. Gan, maybe he'll be able to help you out. Or myself, if you're willing to hear me lecture. However, there are other national agencies out there that are willing to help startups, that are willing to help e-commerce startups. So you can go talk to them and get their, help in promoting your business. This, however, is for all of us as consumers. While e-commerce offers lower cost and higher convenience, consumers should always be careful to transact online. I'm not trying to scare you, just pay a bit more attention. So best practice in transacting online, number one is compare prices. Know the market rate and be careful with ultra low pricing. Because usually if it's too good to be true, it is. Okay? Check the business background, verify business activities through address, license numbers, or anything else that you can find. So these are true for people who sell their own products online. So make sure the company is registered, make sure that they're not selling bogus products. Number 3, check testimonials. This is true for everything. If you go to eBay, there are feedbacks. If you go to Lazada, there are comments and so on. And if you go to cosmetic salesperson online and so on, there are always testimonials for you to look at. Please study those before you commit to buy anything. Choose reliable websites. Right? This is very important. First thing you can check is when you're doing the payment, look for the padlock. Make sure that it is a secure website. And if a website looks like it's bogus, if it looks like cannot be trusted, easiest way to find out whether it is, go to Google. See what other people are saying about the website. You'll always find information about it. Right? Next is consider the hidden cost. Consider the total cost and value of the good in your local currency. Sometimes you will look at eBay USA, the price is half the price what you buy here. But when you factor in delivery costs, and maybe when it's delivered here, you get taxes, and so on, you'll end up paying more than what you would have if you bought it here. Right? So always consider the hidden costs. Finally, obtain the seller's personal details and make sure the seller is aware of your purchase before you make any commitment to buy. Right, so in conclusion, e-commerce will play an even bigger part of our lives and will keep growing. It is up to us to embrace it and use it to improve our life either as a buyer, a seller, or as an inventor. I hope that there are among us who will become sellers and inventors in the future, and I know all of you are already buyers. And before I end, I would just like to share a few quotes. This is by a CIO of Best Buy in USA. The sooner we drop the E out of e-commerce and just call it commerce, the better. Because whatever we do now, it's already electronic anyway. Why do we need to refer this specifically as e-commerce? It is commerce. Next is by Patrick Curtis. Clothes, shoes, glasses, and just about everything we thought would never move fully online will all be online. The reason is simple. Why leave the comfort of your own home when you can get something custom made to you, exact size, for less? I believe this is the future, and I believe it as well. And finally, an unofficial quote by a friend of mine. When I asked him why he likes e-commerce so much, his answer was simple. Every time you buy something online and it gets delivered to you, it's like receiving a present from yourself. So, enjoy e-commerce. I'm sure all of you will. Thank you very much. Back to Dr. Gan.
Okay, thank you very much for Dr. Ali on sharing his thought on the e-commerce in Malaysia. So before we proceed to Prof. Ikeda from Japan on her talk on the triangle coin, what is that? So on the online education, I will open the floor to have a Q&A. Maybe you can have the Q&A also come from being a student. If you have any question, you can just turn on your mic and then ask the question. And it also can come from the student in UMP or the staff from UMP. If you want to ask something about project, Traveloka, or something from, ask something to Pak Harry. It's actually very rare for you to have a session with some experts from overseas, right? Do you have any question, please? I'm open. Soalan. But any question? Dr. Putri? Lagi lah satu soalan. Any? Yes? So, if not, then I have myself, I have one question to Pak Harry. Okay? So we can, Pak Harry can assist my question. Is okay, Pak Harry?
Hello, yeah.
Yes. My question is actually, as far as I understand, the founder of Gojek is the alumni of BINUS. Am I right?
Yes, but for the last years, this the move to others company. Yeah, but before move the alumni from BINUS.
So, is it BINUS? Do you have any program train the student or giving some kind of training to the students so that they can achieve something like what is the founder of the project doing, what she achieved today?
Yeah, yeah. This yeah. Oh, what's the last question? Sorry.
I mean, what kind of education or what kind of program is conducted by BINUS to train or uplift the skill of the alumni from BINUS so that they can up to the level that they can create an app or project and then be so well in Indonesia? What kind of program you have?
Yeah. In BINUS, this is already the section that train for the students, especially in entrepreneurs division. Yeah, this the like incubator, and they special train for the student that interesting in entrepreneurship. Yeah, they train from the first the idea and idea is developed and with a good model and good analyzing and make the real with the value value of the business and until they ready to find the investor like that.
So if let's say that some of our students from UMP here, they're interested to go through the training program which are provided by BINUS regarding on how to do the entrepreneurship until the level of a project, creating a project. Is there any program offered to international students or students from UMP to join?
Yeah, I think ready to join in BINUS especially in entrepreneurship division. Yeah, this is already in BINUS to train the student. Yeah.
For the student from like a UMP student, if they would like to join, is that possible to join such program?
I will give information to the entrepreneurs division before.
Sure, no problem. This is just a concept because found that our young generation over here also interested to know more about that. So I believe some of them, or I can say all of them, they're interested to become a millionaire, right? So you want to have become the founder of a certain apps, develop apps.
It's Tokopedia is alumni from BINUS.
Oh,
the
Tokopedia also.
Yes, also from BINUS.
So I believe our young generation also can try to see how is the BINUS is training a student. If you can have contact with IBM. IBM they are helping our helping the development of the market.
Pak Arif, Mr. Arif,
Yes, Pak Arif. Pak Arif is the one that is responsible for all the apps development, marketing, helping the entrepreneurship in UMP. Correct?
Not the entrepreneur.
Not entrepreneurship part, on the development part.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So is there any further question from the floor? Any question? Maybe can I question from one ASEAN? Can I have one question? No? Oh, you should ask a question, right? Anyone here? Got any question to ask to Pak Harry or Totari regarding anything about e-commerce? in Malaysia or e-commerce in Indonesia you would like to know? Then maybe you want to set up a business yourself, selling something. Yes, please.
In your opinion or in your experience, what is better if you want to advise our students and promote themselves if they have a product or maybe they are working or to go to an established platform as what we have in Lazada and now WS Small Mart. So they think will you advise our students or to establish their own website or platform instead of go to the established
So I just repeat the question to be clear by the from the beginner side. It's actually the question asking maybe both Dr. Arif and Harry can answer. What is the advice to the student or to the newcomer if they have any product they want to sell? They should make one platform by themselves, then they sell their product, or they should go into the established platform such as the WS Small, Lazada, blah, blah, blah. So maybe like open to Harry to answer first. Is it okay?
Yeah, what's I not clear about that.
So in let's say that we have a student or a newcomer, they would like to set up they have some product for themselves.
Yeah.
They want to sell it online. So your recommendation is actually the newcomer, they should just make a new platform by themselves, then only they do it, or they should go into the established platform.
Okay. Yeah, I think this to benchmark about the others e-commerce on or online shopping. Yeah, but this in Indonesia especially is with the specific product or specific online shopping. It is not for global product or service but specific. For example, there is specific in fashion, only fashion, only something product and others. This not compared with the already online shopping or marketplace, but the student able to develop the idea or this product or service that they have and able to with the unique or specific product and process especially. I think like that.
Maybe, sorry.
Right, so in my opinion, to answer that question, it's very product centric. It depends on what type of product, firstly, that you're selling. Overall, the strongest tool nowadays is social media, combined with targeted marketing. So, for example, if you have Facebook that reaches millions of people, and then you put in some effort into targeted marketing, put in some money, show what is your target audience. Like for example, in FB ads, you can actually target a young, single, female between the ages of 21 to 25, located in Kuala Lumpur. That's specific. So you target the marketing to them. It actually costs less than you going into the big chains like Lazada, Zalora, and so on. And for starters, I think that's the best one. After that, it's fine for you to develop your own platform, but create a market for yourself first, and then you go into it. So that's my humble opinion. Thank you, Dr. Gan.
Okay, so thank you very much, Dr. on the answer. So next, we will have Ikeda Sensei from Ikeda Online to share with us on the topic. So I better let Prof. Ikeda to brief by herself. So hi, Ikeda Sensei, how are you?
Hi.
So hi. So and I see Okay, I see you again. So I will just leave it to you for your presentation on the call. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Hi, everybody. A bit late. I am Keiko Ikeda. I'm a doctor and a professor at Kansai University, and I will be presenting together along with Elvita Wiasi. Maybe Elvita can say something a little bit.
Hello everyone, my name is Elvita Wiasi. I'm working at Kansai University with Professor Ikeda, assisting her mostly for a COIL Collaborative Online International Learning Classes project at Kansai University. Pleasure to be here.
Okay, thanks. So this is how it's going to happen. In the first 10 minutes or so, I'll talk about a general idea of what this COIL program, how it's related to increase the students' employability through a programs, particularly more of a short-term overseas trading program. And then for the details of the program, I'll leave it to Elvita to talk about it. And hopefully that you get something useful to take from our presentation. So let's move on to the second slide. Okay. First of all, I'm coming from an international education field, so let me talk about how current trends overseas, including Kansai University, how the student mobility is actually developing nowadays. I have some examples from USA and Europe here. And for the USA, this is some segment that is indicated in one of the resources talking about undergraduate education abroad, and it basically talks about how many students who are becoming more of a half-time student, half-time working full-time or half-time, and so that they don't have enough time to actually go overseas to study abroad for the very long period of time. And Europe, it's a whole different another story, but however, you probably heard of a program called Erasmus. Now they have now started in 2014 a new program called Erasmus Plus. And with this collaboration among the European universities, it made all students in European institutions to move back and forth and study abroad. However, there is a limit to how long that they can actually study abroad nowadays. It used to be no limit to the length, but now that it's up to the 3 months that they can actually go to a different institution. So my point here is that the length of study abroad for students currently in the contemporary era is getting shorter and shorter. Next slide, please. This is another chart that basically focusing, this one is American students who are going to study abroad, and it has the three graphs showing this chart. One is a short term, so this is summer, only the summer for a few weeks, all the way up to 8 weeks or less. And the mid-length study abroad is 1 semester to 1 or 2 quarters. And then there's a long term, which is the one that we used to call a study abroad, but then now, as you can see, the blue line is more popular than the green one. So that, again, overall tendency is really much that short-term study abroad is the popular type. Next slide, please. Again, another data, this is a number of international students in Japan that were coming in, and then it shows the countries of where the students are coming from and how long they're staying in Japan. And again, less than 2 weeks, we have the more numbers. And then there's 2 weeks to 1 month, there's a second tier there. And all the way, there's a very small numbers for the 3 to 6 months or 1 to 3 months. Meaning that even for Japan, we receive students from many countries overseas, including Malaysia, but still the length of their stay is getting shorter and shorter. Now, while the period of time that they're studying abroad is shorter, but their request is actually their demand. What they want to gain from the study abroad is getting much more demanding. what they want to gain from staying overseas is not just that, see, for example, learning the language or learning the culture there. Not only that, they want to have experience. For example, working abroad so that they have overseas internship involved in the short term, or what's called service learning. So doing a volunteer work, for example, during their 2 weeks or 3 weeks or the very short term. So not only just being there, but then they have to do something more than just staying there. This is a slide that Japan's one of the ministry, the Ministry of Economy, indicates to expect that our students to gain as a skills once they actually graduate from the university. This is indicating the 3 competencies and 12 competency factors. As you can see, there are many skills and the competencies expected, and these are the demands that the ministry expects that the students gain from overseas experience. And how they do that in a very short time, such as 2 weeks or 3 weeks. This is the issue for us. So in order to actually solve this issue, we actually developed this program at Kansai University that supports the international students' employability. And in order to actually provide them the skills that they need, given that all this rather sort of reversing environment, meaning that they can't go study abroad for a very long time, but at the same time they have to do many things during that limited time. We developed this program called CARES project, which actually supports opportunities for international students who are talented to study in Japan, and also in further later they actually gain a career opportunities in Japan. For Osaka, the Kansai University is located in Osaka, and we actually, in order to actually promote this support for international students' employability, we created a consortium. As you can see in the slide, that we have many industries who are involved with us, and also there's 4 universities. On the bottom, sorry, it's Japanese, but Kansai University is part of it, and the national university called Osaka University, and another public university called Osaka Prefecture University and Osaka City University, also involved in participating in this consortium. We also have the Osaka Prefecture involved in this consortium as well. So with that consortium, what we're doing is the following. So the next several slides will explain that. One is communication. That this project called CARES Osaka, we are actually promoting a communication of international students with the Japanese students and the local residents in their lives. So oftentimes because the length of the stay is so short, that they can't really actually engage with the people who are in the community. And that sort of discourages for them to think about employability in Japan. So we are promoting communication. Next, please. And then we are also, of course, helping them for job searching process. Japan has a bit of a different kind of job seeking process. All companies actually gather together around the same time to actually seek for a potential human resources at the same time in the year. So in order to actually get on that board, basically the process of it is somebody have to actually help the international students out so that they don't miss out on opportunity. So CARES consortium are actually helping that process. And then not just to helping them out to actually get a job, but we also have the aftercare for long-lasting career. Oftentimes when they actually seek for employment for once in Japan, then they oftentimes encounter many of the challenges for cultural conflicts and other things. They might be secluded from the other Japanese local employers. Those things come along, and they tend to actually return back home. So in order to avoid that conflict, avoid that kind of issues, we are actually supporting after they actually get a job as well. In order to actually have that international students ready for employability, we are actually developing this career mindset awareness by doing raising actions and readiness training program. We're providing that training like that for Korea. And we also have all the Japanese industries who are seeking international students also participate in this awareness raising actions. And we do that sometimes as a curriculum on the subject, and we do that sometimes for extracurricular activities as well. Right, and then those trainings will focus on these things. To start with, why do people want to hire international students? Because the companies are getting alerted about the fact that diversity really matters in their company and then their business. So not just the diversity, but then also people who are actually being employed will have to cultivate skills such as group facilitation, problem solving, conflict management, and also leadership skills. Not only the international students need to develop these skills, but also the employers are also need to actually aware of the fact that these skills are very important. So training programs are actually raising the awareness of both sides. Okay, so that's the overview. The point to summarize that Kansai University is fully aware of the fact that employability doesn't come along just naturally. So we are doing a lot of awareness raising and training programs, making a use of this CARES consortium that was built within Osaka. And because it's overseas period, the study of the period gets shorter and shorter, we're trying to actually implement many arrangements so that employability is, and the training program is actually implemented more productively. One of those methods in order to do that is collaborative online international learning methods. So from here, Elvita will explain how, for example, one of our short-term study abroad programs implement COIL to increase the employability for you.
All right, thank you, Professor Ikeda. So, hello everyone. So from here, I'm going to explain a little bit how the program called Triangle Collaborative Learning is planned. So the program itself is. So first, however, before I continue explaining about the program is part of the COIL practice at Kansai University, or Collaborative Online International Learning. So we integrated or enhanced this project with Collaborative Online International Learning methodology. Can everyone hear me all right? I kind of like heard a background sound.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so what collaborative online international learning is, we utilize a ICT tools or a web application in the classroom. So we connect classroom virtually using ICT tools. And this is one example of the classroom with a live communication, in a core classroom with live communication. This is a screenshot from Dr. Gunn. So I think in here we use Kahoot online survey for our students' activity. Okay. So now let me explain about the Triangle Collaborative Learning. So Triangle means like this project is done together by 3 countries and 3 universities. Kansai University, of course, the university from Japan, and then Taiwan. From Taiwan, we have Chengxiu University. And then from Thailand, we have Panyapiwat Institute of Management. And the project has been going on since 2016, and then we consistently sending 12 students to Taiwan and to Thailand. And on the other hand, on the opposite side, Changshu University also sent 12 students to Japan and then 12 students to Thailand. However, from Thailand, they only send their students to Japan. So what happened in this project is our students did a field study both in Taiwan and in Thailand for about like between 10 to 14 days in each country. And there they learn, they have to do a problem or project-based learning field. And the theme is cultural comparisons in service and hospitality industry. Now, for this project, we utilize a lot of e-learning or utilizing ICT tools. And the first one, what we do is like to give an orientation about what the students are going to do in their the country that they're going to visit. So this orientation is done virtually prior to their visit to Japan or to Taiwan or to Thailand. And then secondly, we utilize Facebook, the social, the SNS, Facebook. I believe everyone know what Facebook is. So Facebook group is created. We created a closed group on Facebook group, and we utilize it as a virtual classroom or a virtual platform for students to exchange information about themselves, their interests, and so on. So here, before they actually meet their local partners or local peers, they have some sort of like get to know each other virtually. This is one example of the orientation, what we call this module coil. So we have a professor from Taiwan and Thailand to do a lecture about or introducing their country to our students in Japan before they visit each country. So secondly, we do a in-class lecture. So the second content is in-class lectures for the field study. So one of our professors gave a lecture about what the project that they have to do, like the differences between quantitative methods and qualitative methods, which we hope they will our students will be able to apply in their actual project. So the actual content 3 is the problem or project-based learning, where students will be working in an international group. By international group, it's a group mixed of Japanese students and then international students from Taiwan, Thailand, and other universities as well. So the theme for the PBL fieldwork, we focus in improving Japan's hospitality and tourism for international visitors. As most of you probably know that Japan will host the Olympics in 2020. So we kind of like use that as the general topic and theme for the PBL fieldwork itself. This is one of the fieldwork destination is hotel in Namba, and the hotel then that the students actually visited Swiss Hotel Nankai, Osaka. It's located in Namba, which is a downtown area in Osaka. And this is a picture of students, and there's you can see Professor Ikeda there after the fieldwork study. And then after they did a field study or the field work, visited and then observed and then analyzed the situation, they have to create a presentation summarizing what they did, recognizing the problem, and then give some sort of like a problem solving or what can be done to improve the situation. So they did a final presentation with the judges are from the Swiss Hotel Nankai General Manager and then General Manager from Ritz-Carlton Osaka and Osaka Foundation of International Exchange and Global Center based in Kyoto. Now, the previous slides are from the field study in Japan, and here is the field study slides or photos in Thailand. Kansai University students visited factories in Thailand, like this. And then so not just factories, they also visited a local convenience store. And then they learn and then compare the local culture and the local corporate culture with the corporate culture in Japan. Now, not only they visited the factory and the local business center, they also engage in cultural exchange. So Japanese students introduce Japanese culture to their local peer. And then they also do some sort of like internship in an office. Now these are field study photos from their visit in Taiwan. So they visited here, they visited shops, department store, and then their task is to compare the differences and then the similarities, and then finally they summarize and then present their observation in a final presentation. And then the final presentation is also done via Zoom, like what we do right now. So their local peers in Thailand who cannot visit Taiwan are able to join as well. And Professor Ikeda at that time already returned to Japan, so she joined from Japan as well to watch the students' presentation. This is example of the comparison that Japanese students and their local peers did part of their presentation. And this is the last day when they have to return to Japan. Okay, so what's current right now, what we do right now is COIL is integrated in the short-term programs like Triangle Collaboration Collaborative Program, and which to create a content that will lead to students' employability by hands-on learning experience by experiencing the actual business center. They have like sort of idea like okay, business, if they want to do business, for example, in Japan, or if they want to do business in Thailand, they have to take in these cultural differences into their planning, because it is very important. So, and then the next one is like to make sure that this will be continuing. Like what we are going to do next is we will have to create a content with COIL integration into more of like short-term programs that will lead to students' employability after their graduation. And of course, this is just like one project that we're doing right now, and there are still room for improvement. And then what we do right now to manage such project is we have to work together, of course, with our overseas partners. What we do right now is basically we start to arrange the program and then make sure about the time differences, because sometimes we forget there's time differences, and then sometimes when we make mistakes about time differences, people on the other side already waiting, and we thought, oh, I thought it's still like 1 hour later, and so on. So having everyone involved in such project on the same page is very important. So as I said before, there are still more room for improvement. So definitely our homework for next is to provide better content, to create more content, to create better content, and still integrating COIL because, well, e-learning or integrating or using the technology in education in this day and age is really very important for our students to learn and understand. Okay, so here is just a preview of our next project. Um, so next project will be involving also, we're working with Norway and USA and still with Thailand and Taiwan as well. So it's going to be bigger project and more content with technology integration into the project. Okay, so I think that is from Kansai University. Thank you very much, and back to Dr. Gan.
Okay. Okay. So thanks, Ms. Kavita, for sharing. So for those of the students in UME, if you are not so aware of the COI, what she's mentioned about, right? It's actually, you try to imagine that today we have a classroom for the Malaysian student. At the same time, there will be a case in Japan right now, having another 10 of them having become your classmate right now together with you. And you can have an assignment working together with them. For all these 4 years, if you study in UME, you can only have your classmate as your group of assignment, right? Try to imagine one day you can have some classmate from 2 Thailand, 1 Japan, 1 Singapore, and then another one from Hong Kong to become a group mate to do assignment. Will you be excited on that? Right? This is called COI. What is the Kansai University they are doing is actually they have the COI collaborations from 3 countries, as mentioned. 1 from Japan, Thailand, and Taiwan. So for them to have more engagement, the university can see the effectiveness. They send a student to Taiwan, send a student to Japan, to Thailand, let the student experience more on the collaborative learning. This is something that UMP try to implement in the next year. Actually, this year is started, but by next year we will go for 30%. So which means most of the students will involve in the COI learning with the partnership of overseas. Your lecturer no longer from he or me. It can be a lecturer come from Venus University. It can be a lecturer come from Kansai University. It can be a lecturer come from another US country. It's possible. And your classmate no longer just have his, okay? You have a classmate come from US, Australia, other country, Russia, Turkey. All this is possible. Okay? So we will work out together with your lecturer for the further arrangement on that. But anyway, thank you to Kansai University, Ms. Evita and Ikeda Sensei for the sharing on the COI initiative. Next, for us to proceed with the program, I have invited one of our graduate students. So her name is Nabila to share a little bit on her experience on the online business. What she's doing it, she's selling some product, and then she's using some social network platform to do it. Nabila, are you online? Can you?
Yes, yes, Dr. Gan.
Yes. So now, yes, this is Miss Nabila. So she's an ex-student from FSKKP. So maybe Nabila, can you share a little bit of your experience on the online business?
Yeah, sure, no problem, Dr. Gan. So, hi everyone, how are you? Can you hear me clearly? Okay, first and foremost, I would like to thank you to Dr. Gan for having me share my experience in online business. So before that, let me introduce about myself. So as Dr. Gan explained to you, my name is Ilya Nabila. I'm 25 years old, studied of course in UMP, just graduated from FSKKP. So before I start, I want my session to be in very relaxed way. So just keep calm and relax. So about my online business, actually I have been doing my own business since I was in my primary school, which is the friendship handband, where I do it by myself. And I do this business for a few months only. So why do I join this online business? Well, actually, honestly, I love shopping. So in order for me to get what I want, I can't just simply ask my mother for money to buy the things that I want. So I've been thinking, why not I try to have my own online business? So I started being a drop ship with zero modal. So I sold women's clothing, shoes, handbags, watches, Ray-Bans, and more. So the first time I started my online business, I have a very hard time in promoting and getting customers, since I don't have any experience or even basics in doing online business. I don't know how to approach my customers, how to manage my money, how to promote, and even how to make some catchy words. But I don't give up, and I try to fix my intention from shopping into help myself and family in learn in how to make some catchy words, learn how to manage my money, and even join few online business group in Facebook. So, and guess what? After 3 weeks in promoting for 24/7, I managed to get few customers. Okay, since that I keep on promoting day and night, I managed to get almost 300 per week. And with the money I get, I keep it for myself, and sometimes I bring my family to dinner. After a few years with my business, I stopped doing it because I couldn't manage my time and also my study. Thus, I closed my own page with almost 600 followers, but still customer keeps on asking me about the things that I sold. And lastly, I have to tell them the truth that I need to stop doing my business online for a while. And why am I here if I already stopped my online business? That's the point, and that's why Dr. Gan asked me to share my experience. Well, I started back my online business last year, but I have a very, very hard time again in getting customers, and even my engagement with my Facebook friends are very low. And again, I never give up. So the first business that I do is I sold chocolate chip cookies, and yeah, people love it very much. The most I can get is almost 1K per week. I even put my cookies at Koperasi UMP, but now I can't do it anymore because I'm working in the northern. So the next is cupcakes, cakes, and more on bakery stuffs. And now my newest online business is Noraisa. I actually have 3 online business, which are Magic Blue, which is the natural deodorant, IV Mist, and this one is Noraisa. But I'm more focused on Noraisa. But still, I'm having a very hard time in getting customers. But I never give up because I have lived my business for a very long time, and people are getting to unknown me slowly because I haven't posted anything in my Facebook. So I try to build my engagement with my friends in Facebook by telling stories, what am I doing every day, ask about them, what they are doing, share some beauty tips, and even I make my own makeup tutorial, and it surprised me a lot, customers everywhere. As usual, I love to start my online business with zero modal, and Noraisa is one of the business also with zero modal. and I managed to be an agent now for 2 weeks after I've joined the dropship as a dropship. And I also have my own regular customers around Kuantan, but for a meantime, I have to give my customer to the other since I can't handle it from Penang. So I think that's all for me since I have some work to do actually. But before I end my conversation, I would like to share a few tips that I used to do it every time I doing my online business. So the first tips is try to view your engagement with your social media peeps, get to know them. Do not promote too frequent. For example, do not promote every minute. And the third is every month try to set your own target sales. For example, if you target for 5,000 per month, so you need to know how many or how much you need to sell it in one day. So 5,000 you divide by 30 days, thus you need to sell at least 167 ringgit per day. Actually, there are more tips I would like to share with all of you, but I need to head back now. So if you have anything that you would like to ask or any tips that you want me to share it with you, do not hesitate. Just WhatsApp me and I will reply whenever I am free. So save my number at 019-344-2500. And last but not least, I would like to thank to all of you for lending me your ears, and I give back this session to Dr. Gan. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Bella, for the sharing on her experience. So I believe some of the students here will be quite interesting, right? Actually, she just a 1 year graduate. Just graduated 1 year ago. So actually, her experience is actually very, very useful. So, do you have any question you want to ask Bella? Her nickname, Bella. Any question you want to ask her regarding on her experience? I think we did some of the ladies here. You want to ask something? No?
Yeah, answer privately.
Huh? Yes, you can ask us privately. Okay, she left her number for you. Okay, Bella, so thank you very much for the sharing. And we are very happy on your sharing. So hope we can ask you to share again. Maybe evaluation from Dr. Ari, okay?
She didn't get it.
True. Yeah. So okay. So thank you, Bella. And I think this is all what we can share. And Henry, are you still here?
Yes. Okay.
Yes. So do you have any things want to add before we end our session?
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any things to add on before we end our sharing forum sharing session?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add on before we end our forum?
Sorry, your voice not clear. Sorry.
So Pak, do you have anything to add on for anything you want to add on before we end our session?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, so anyways, thank you, Pak Harry, for joining
Thank
our
you also.
session.
Yes.
And then thank you, Dr. Ari.
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah,
to
yeah.
Keda Sensei. And thanks to all the students who are joining us, especially to the students from Venus UC. Thank you very much to all of you who are joining. I hope we can see you all again in a different kind of the forum from UMB or from Venus. Thanks. So that's all from here. Thank you very much. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.